Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. You're watching Old Guy Firewood. My name is Dick, and it's a cold, damp morning here in North Carolina, but I'm headed out to the wood yard and a couple things I want to accomplish today, and I want to take you along. So hold on just a minute. I'll show you where we're going. I've been working a little bit on my landscape business here lately. Just got done spraying lawns with post-emergent weed control, and back to splitting again and cutting up some logs for rounds. And one thing that I want to cover today is this log lift bag. Now it's gotten a little bit lopsided there, but that's because I've been moving it around and bouncing it around. I did a video on this back in November when I filled this bag, and I put a cover on the top, and so it's been about 5 months now in the bag. Clifford, what's in there? You smell a mouse? At any rate, one thing I want to do today is check the moisture content on this wood and see if it's dried any or how it's drying over that 5-month period, and compare it to what I would normally see with drying in totes. And the other thing is I've got a bunch of channel stickers that I need to add to the wall of flame, and we'll go ahead inside the shop now and do that first. So stick with me. It's been a while since I did a mail call, and I've got several stickers to put on the wall of flame here today. Topped off with my Old Guy Firewood sign that Brad from Firewood at the Furnace made for me and presented to me at the Paul Bunyan show last year. And I'll tell you what, Brad's a great guy, has a great channel. If you haven't been there, be sure to go over and check out Firewood at the Furnace. But that plaque means a lot to me, and it sits right here atop the wall of flame. And I've already got some great channels on here. As you can see, I know you'll recognize a lot of them, and if you don't, then be sure and check them out. Great channels and great people in this firewood community. But now I've got a lot more that I need to put over here, and we'll get to that right now. The first thing I need to do this morning is take the chill off in this shop. I've got one of my fire starters here with a special ingredient, and if you haven't seen that video, I'd like you to go back and take a look at it. These things work great. They burn hot for about 28 minutes, and as I said, there's a special ingredient in there which I talk about in my video. But first thing I do is put this in here and light it up and get a draft going in the chimney. This Fisher wood stove has been great. It heats this 1,000 square foot shop with very little insulation in here. When it's 20 degrees outside, it'll heat it up to 70 in here. But let's take a look and see if that thing is drafting the way I want it to. Yeah, you can see the flame is going back towards the flue, so I know that it's drafting okay. What I like to do is put a couple decent sized pieces in here, like that. Then put some kindling on top, and then some larger pieces on top of that. And we'll check back in a minute. Here we are, just about maybe 3 minutes into one since I lit this, and you can see we got a great fire going in there. And we're going to go ahead and let that warm this shop up a little bit. As I mentioned, these fire starters work absolutely great, and I'm going to do a new video and make some fire starters with soy wax. These are made with paraffin, and do a comparison of how the soy wax burns compared to the paraffin with the secret ingredient, and I'll give you my thoughts on that too. All right, now the first one I want to put up is from Brad, Firewood at the Furnace, or actually Fellowship at the Furnace. from Brad's channel, Firewood at the Furnace. Fellowship at the Furnace was back at the end of January, and it was wet, rainy, muddy, but we all had a great time trying out all the Easton Made splitters. I'm going to put that right up here by Easton Made. Fellowship at the Furnace. The next one, I already have his channel sticker up there, but I'm going to add this. This is a new design. I'm going to put this up here, Jack, Log Cabin Firewood. And again, all these channels, if you haven't seen them, be sure and go visit them. All great guys, all great channels. But I'm going to put Jack's new sticker right up here under his old one. Log Cabin Firewood. The next one, Certified Professional Hobbyist Firewood. Dan, Back 40 Firewood, sent me this sticker, and Dan's a great guy. His support has meant a lot to me over the years, over the last couple of years as I started my channel. And we're going to go ahead and get Dan up here. I've got Dan over here several places, Back 40, but this new one's going to go right up here. Professional Hobbyist Firewood. And I'm really happy to get that designation from Dan. Next one, Adirondack Woodsman, Jeff up in New York. Met Jeff at Paul Bunyan. Nice guy, great channel. Be sure and check him out. I'm going to put him over here under Log Cabin Firewood. Next one is Club Dora. That's Alan from up in Minnesota. Put Alan right in here. Club Dora. Next one is Matt from Lily's Farm and Firewood. Again, great channel. All of these channels are fantastic. I watch them all. If you don't, you need to go ahead and check them out. I think I can fit Matt's Farm and Firewood right up in that spot. Lily's Farm and Firewood. Lily, I believe, is his daughter. Matt's the guy. And here's one I'm sure you all know too. Allen Family Firewood, Phil and Karen up in Maine. Also met them at Paul Bunyan. They're a hoot. Phil's a hoot. Be sure and check them out if you haven't already. Allen Family Firewood. Put them right here below Certified Professional Hobbyist. Next one is Doug at One Eye Customs. That's Adam's neighbor, Doug. And Doug's got a great channel. I've never seen anybody as organized as this guy is. Check some of his videos out. Look at how he's got his shop set up. All the time-saving gadgets he's developed. Super nice guy, super smart guy. I think we'll put him right here under Club Dora. One Eye Customs. Next one is Todd's Outdoor again. Sorry, Todd's Outside again. Todd and his son Evan have a great channel. They've been doing really well with it. And let me see if I can get this sticker off here. Okay, Todd's Outside again. And Todd, you're going to fit right in here. Evan's going to be going off to school, I think, next year, and Todd joked that he doesn't have a log lift on his splitter. Evan's his log lift, and he's going to be losing his log lift when he goes away to school. So, next one, Bobby Six Guns. Met Bobby at Paul Bunyan show also. Super nice guy. The name of his channel, Bobby Six Guns, I find out is because he used to shoot competitive target shooting, I guess with revolvers being 6 guns, but great guy. Check him out, Bobby 6 Guns. Next one is Will. He's up in Pennsylvania over at Walcott Family Works. Met Will at Fellowship at the Furnace. Going to put Will and family, Walcott Family Works right in here. And last one, York Firewood, and Ken and Danny. And watch his videos. I'm sure you've seen him on other videos also. Ken and Danny. Ken's a great guy. His son Danny is his helper. And Danny is very enthusiastic and really gets into the firewood. And I've enjoyed meeting both of them. And I'm going to put them right up here on the wall of flame. Right here. Okay, so that's the last one for today, but great additions to the wall of flame. Fellowship at the Furnace, Lily's Farm and Firewood, Log Cabin Firewood we had, but his new sticker right there. Certified Professional Hobbyist from Dan at Back 40 Firewood. Todd's Outside Again, Club Dora, Adirondack Woodsman, One Eye Customs, Bobby 6 Guns, Allen Family Firewood, York Firewood, Walcott Family Works. The wall of flame is getting pretty full. And again, these are all great channels and all great folks. I've met most of them in person. And if you get a chance, be sure and check their channels out. Now what I want to do is go ahead and get outside, check that log lift bag that I filled about 5 months ago, pull some pieces out, and take a look, see what the moisture is, and compare it to what I know would be the moisture content in wood that I had split and put in a tote. Let's see. Oh yeah, fire's going good in the Fisher. It's starting to warm up in here. Almost hate to go outside, but we're going to do that. So stick with me. Here we go. Now I've been storing my firewood in IBC totes for a number of years. It works great. You can load them up right off the splitter. They dry good. You can dump them into a dump trailer or work out them for bundlewood. But it's gotten to where IBC totes are getting hard to find. Used to get them for free. Then I paid, I think, $20 for some. Then I got some more for free. And I also have another source that I think I'm going to be able to get a few more free ones at least. But at some point in time, they're going to run out. I like them, but I think these log lift bags are a great alternative. I say this one looks kind of wonky because of the way I've moved it around and it's settled. But I'd seen other folks do videos on log lift bag or on bags, third cord bags, not necessarily a log lift bag. But when I was at the Woodsman Field Day in Boonville, New York last year, I ran into AJ Shaver from Shaver Equipment, and he had several of these log lift bags there, and he was demonstrating filling them. I actually did a video on that, and I'll put a link in the description of this video so you can go and take a look at the video I did with AJ. But anyway, I got some of these log lift bags, and I've still got some IBC totes to fill up. And until then, and then I'll probably start using the log lift bags. I have several left, but I did fill one back in November. And again, I did a video on that, and I'll leave a link to that video also. Filled it up right off the conveyor on the Easton Made 2228, and it's been sitting now for 5 months. So it hadn't been hot summer weather, which is normally a little bit better for drying, but 5 months, and I want to go ahead and pull some pieces out of here and check the moisture. And I know about what they would be if I had put them in totes, and we'll do a comparison. I just put them in the bag. I put a top on it. We'll see. Let me go ahead and put you here on the tripod, and I'm going to take some out and split them, and we'll check the moisture content and see what kind of a job they have done drying in these log lift bags. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the top off this. As I say, it's been sitting for 5 months. This is all oak wood also, which it takes a long time to dry. I tell you, it looks pretty good. Sounds halfway decent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take similar size splits. I'm going to take one off the top here. And I'm going to take one from down in the side area. Let me get it over here where I know it hasn't rained on since it had leaned over. I know there's gotten some water on that side, but let me take one from down in here. Okay, there's one from the side. And then I'm going to dig down in the middle here a little bit and see if I can't get one that's down inside here a ways. And we'll compare the amount of drying on each of those. There's one kind of down in the middle. All right, so we got top, side, and middle. I'm going to go ahead and split these open, get a good clean inside, and we'll check them with the moisture meter. All right, there's a fresh cut, fresh open. Got my general moisture meter. Now these would be, I would guess, in the high 20% range if I had put them in totes and they'd sat for 5 months. So let's see what we got here. High 20, low 30s even. I'm gonna press hold on this. I don't know if you can see that. 18.4%. Now that's the center of a split that was on the top of that bag. That surprises me. That surprises me. I thought it would still be well into the 20% range. All right, now this one was on the side of the bag. I'm going to put it on hold again. (22.2%). Still lower than I thought it would be. If it's 22.2% now, I guarantee after sitting through the summer that by burning season next year, next fall, it would be well below 20%. That's pretty impressive. All right, now we'll try this one that was down in the middle, in the center of the bag. Clifford, found one you like. Down in the center of the bag. And I would suspect that this one's not going to be as low as the one on top or the one on the side because it was buried in the middle. That would help if I hit it in the right spot. There we go. I would guess high 20s on this one. Let's see. Go ahead and hold it. Well, I was right. It was higher than the others, 25.8%. But still, I'm pretty surprised. I'm pretty surprised that 5 months of basically winter weather, and with all the rain and humidity we've had because of the rain, that these are as dry as they are. So yeah, I'm impressed. I know, as I say, in an IBC tote, that wood would have been in the high 20%, all of it. So yeah, they work. They work, and they seem to dry a little bit quicker in the bag than they do in a tote. So yeah, I'm impressed, and I will be using them. Log lift bags, shaver equipment. I'll put a link right here, a link in the description, and if you're interested in trying some of these, give AJ Shaver a call and try them out. Well, I think that'll about do it for today's video. I got 2 things accomplished I wanted to get accomplished. Number 1, I wanted to get the wall of flame updated with all the new channel stickers that I've received over the last several months. And number 2, I wanted to check how well this wood was drying in this log lift bag, and I'm pretty impressed with it, to be quite honest with you. So check it out. But if you enjoy this sort of thing, please go ahead and push that like button, push the subscribe button. I appreciate all of you, appreciate my subscribers. I know there are a lot of people that watch my videos on a regular basis that haven't subscribed. If you do, please go ahead and push that subscribe button. It really helps the channel, helps me to continue to provide interesting content. I hope it's interesting. But yeah, please do that. Please share, like, and please leave a comment down below. I really love your comments. I want to hear what you think about the things that I'm doing. If you have any suggestions on things that you'd like to see videos on, leave it in the comment. I read each and every one of them, and I reply to each and every one of them. So again, really appreciate y'all. I think that'll do it for today. Until the next one, as I always say at the end of all my videos, the best advice I can give you is to keep moving. So keep moving, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.